Welcome back to science. I'm your host, Boston PhD. Joining me, as always, Dr. Moon.
Hello.
And Monkey DDS.
Hello.
It's time yet again. It's been another month. So it's time for us to rank Enter the Gungeon and our infallible list, the only list you need, of the best roguelikes of all time. If they're not on this list, they're no good. Sorry, that's just science.
They're either no good or they don't exist.
That's right. That's right. They're so bad they don't exist.
Yeah, people keep talking about this cards game roguelike that we should be playing, but
Doesn't exist.
It's not on the list, or it doesn't exist.
Nope. I don't know about it, so it doesn't exist.
List or it didn't happen.
Yeah, that's right. All right, let's get into sort of our final thoughts here for Enter the Gungeon, along with answering the age-old question of, will you keep playing the game? Let's start with you, Monkey DDS.
All right, so I'm not really sure what to say about this game because it's such a difficult game that I never felt like I was getting better at, like, throughout this whole time.
Right.
Like, every so often I get a super lucky run where it goes to like the 4th or 5th floor, but most runs just ended way before that. And I don't think it was like the controls or anything. Like I think
It's just
there's
a hard
some
game.
sort of there's just some sort of mental block for me. Just I can't get better at it for whatever reason.
Yeah.
E20.
Yeah.
I was actually looking through our ranked list earlier and noticed I might just not be good at these types of twin stick shooters. Because look at like Galaxy. I mean, that was controls, but I'd got nowhere near finishing that. Black Sea Odyssey was
Right.
similar, and like I could go far, but then towards the end, and then the game that's super like this, Nuclear Throne, took me
Right.
40 hours to beat.
Right.
So it's just like, yeah, maybe it's just twin stick shooters like this, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Despite owning it on like almost every platform, like I looked on my Switch and apparently I have it on there. I didn't even remember buying it there. But yeah, despite that, I don't think I'll be playing it anymore just because that feeling of not being able to get better at it, or like it feels like I'm not, or I won't be able to.
Right.
Just like I can't play a game
Right.
like that.
Like, why keep punishing yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah. Moon, how you feeling? How you doing?
I probably will keep playing this if I'm honest, because very much similar to Isaac, where it's like, this is the funny thing is Isaac's a twin stick shooter as well. You know that, Monkey?
Well, Isaac only has 4 directions unless you pick up joystick, but
That's true.
it's only 4 directions. This one has all 360.
Too many directions.
Too many.
I'm enjoying what I'm playing. I will probably dabble occasionally, every now and again, until the stress of my life has cut down significantly, and then it will probably hit me, because I'm pretty sure I spent like a month and a half playing Isaac being like, I hate this game. I don't know why I'm still playing this game. I hate this game.
Why am I starting a new run? What's
for
happening?
Change.
Yeah.
Like, this is very similar, where it's like there's so many aspects about this game I enjoy,
Mhm.
and then the difficulty ramp just goes through the roof, and it
Yeah.
literally becomes a bullet hell shooter rather than a twin stick shooter, which is where the real problem lies for me, I think.
Mhm.
So I'll probably dabble. I mean, I'll just do a quick run before bed, that kind of thing,
Yeah.
until things have calmed down a little bit. Like, I will hopefully have a vacation at some point soon, within the next month or two, and that might be the time to be like, yeah, I'm just going to play Gungeon for 4 hours today and see how I do.
Right.
When I when my head is a clearer situation, it will be the time that I'll probably jump into it. Be like, okay, now time to go for every achievement in the game because I'm that stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that it's flawed. It has a lot of flaws,
Yeah.
but I did like it.
Yeah. Gungeon is one of my favorite roguelikes. I think
you literally were just like, we're doing this game. Nobody gets a choice. You
well,
have to
we
play
had
this game.
we
You have
had
to love this game.
we had 6 weeks. We had an opportunity for once. I part of why I like this game is what I was talking about in the last episode, which is it has such a long tail on it. I still haven't unlocked everything. Like there are still 2 vendors that will sell me new things for hegemony credits, and I spent 600 plus hours in the game. So I think the long tail is a positive and a negative in general. I think the game, as you go on and you unlock more stuff and you do more things and you build the flow chart and you do all this stuff, it does get easier. But I feel like it never gets to the point where you're playing the first 4 levels of Isaac and you're just like, yeah, just walking right through this, no big deal, pew pew pew. I feel like the game, for good or for bad, never really gets to that point. If you're looking for something that is a legitimate challenge, I think Gungeon can be really good. And there's a really easy way to make every run extra challenging. I didn't mention this in the show, but when you enter the Gungeon proper and you fall down, there's that statue there in the room you land in. If you talk to that statue, it will give you 10 stacks of curse. So if you want to do like extra hard mode,
it's broken for us.
Oh, is it? Oh man, I wonder how you do. Anyways, and long tail, a lot of stuff in this game, and I think I like this so much because I've seen so much that the game has to offer, and I've seen almost all of the endings except for the stupid bullets ending, which is just impossibly hard. And it makes my roguelike brainworms pretty happy, in a way that I'm not sure that I could explain. I probably won't keep playing it though, because I feel like I'm kind of at the end for the majority of the stuff that I wanted to do in the game. I have the platinum on PS4, but I haven't gotten all the extra trophies, and a lot of them are just like, yeah, I don't want to do that. That's too hard. No thanks. So I like Gungeon a whole lot. I just think it's neat. All right, let's start here. Ranking it. Do you guys want to start at 25 or 20? What do you think?
Let me look at the list.
Start as 20 because
Alright.
we know it's better than a lot of those.
So, is Enter the Gungeon better than Black Sea Odyssey?
Yes, you can finish it. It's hard, but you can finish it.
There you go. Is Enter the Gungeon better than Galaxy?
It's a good control scheme. I think yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Enter the Gungeon better than Prey Moon Crash?
It's a full game, yes.
Yeah. I would agree with that. Is Enter the Gungeon better than Dungreed?
Wait, which one was Dungreed? Now I have to start trying to remember them. This is the pixel art. Weirdly enough,
twin stick.
I was going to say, isn't this a twin stick shooter as well?
Yeah, I keep getting Dungreed and Cave Blazers confused. Dungreed was the one where you're building the town.
Mm-hmm.
I would say it's better than Dungreed.
Is Enter the Gungeon better than the Swords of Ditto Classic?
Yes, because Swords of Ditto Classic is a referential game to The Legend of Zelda, whereas Gungeon is just a game about references.
And you wanted weapon variety. Boy, Gungeon sure has it.
Oh yeah.
Is Enter the Gungeon better than Darkest Dungeon?
No, but it's a better roguelike. Moving on.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's just
that.
skip that question right now.
Yeah, we'll just keep pushing stuff over Darkest Dungeon. Is Enter the Gungeon better than Solitarica? Solitarica. The old Solitarica.
I think yes, and also looking at our list, I think it's misspelled. Well, in the
Yes, it is. In our spreadsheets. 100% it is.
Okay. It's a hard word, man. It's a weird word.
It is.
Soliatrica.
I really
is
like
how
the
we
game,
spell
but
it.
I think Gungeon is better than better roguelike than Solitaire.
I would
Yes.
agree with that. Is Enter the Gungeon better than 20XX?
Let's talk about end of the game difficulty spikes, shall we?
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
Gungeon is bad, 20XX is worse. Like, that jump is insane for 20XX.
Yeah.
Gungeon goes above
I
it
do
just
agree.
on that.
Yeah.
I do agree, actually. Yeah.
Is Enter the Gungeon better than The Legend of Bumbo?
This one's difficult because considering the time we played it, Gungeon has had like 6 free DLCs.
Right.
And Bumbo was technically still should have been an early access game at that point.
The nature of Bumbo's troubled development has come to light, and it was just like, oh, I feel bad for you, Bumbo.
I would put her above it, to be honest.
Yeah, I would too, because I think Bumbo has the problem with variety, sort of like level over level and like encounter over encounter. That Gungeon definitely has a ton of variety.
I mean, we might have to do a Bumbo revisited at some point. Like maybe if we have another 2-week period at the end of a year, maybe we do a Bumbo revisited.
Once they kind of put out the free DLC, they rebalance it like they've been talking. Maybe we kind of give it the first We Roguelike a revisit. Is Enter the Gungeon better than BPM bullets per minute?
Nope. Stopped right here. I love it. I love BPM. I can see you guys debating this. Feel free to outvote me if you want.
Well,
we know Boston's stance on this is yes, it's better because Boston can actually play this game.
Yeah, like this is where both Monkey and I are sort of at a crossroads where I couldn't finish the first level of BPM because I am hot human garbage at this game. And Monkey was having similar difficulty related issues in Gungeon. I would be okay with having it stop here. In my personal list, it would be way higher, but
yeah. So that's what you think. You think it should be better than BPM. I think it should be below BPM. Let's make Monkey choose.
choose.
Which child are you going to kill, Monkey? Which child? These are about the two people.
The Roguelike's choice.
Despite being able to beat BPM, I think Gungeon goes over BPM.
Oh, it goes above it.
I think the variety of just the sheer variety of it. Yeah.
Okay. I'll put it above. But is Enter the Gungeon better than Nuclear Throne? Two very similar games. It's a tough one because I think they both have the same difficulty scaling problems where Nuclear Throne is like, yeah, level 1, level 2. All right, this is pretty good. Oh, God.
Yeah, that's true. I enjoyed Nuclear Throne. I think I enjoyed Gungeon better.
Okay. I think Gungeon... It's interesting because you can almost see the direct influence that Nuclear Throne has on Gungeon, and you can see that Gungeon is kind of like, all right, here's Nuclear Throne, this really tight, really great experience that we're kind of going to lift a lot of lessons learned from that and kind of make it into a much larger project. But you can see the family trees, like there's a solid line connecting those two games.
Yeah. I think Gungeon is better just because of the lack of things that just instantly kill you. Because like in Nuclear Throne, just explosions, instant death.
That's
Yeah.
true.
It's
That's a good
like,
point.
and all the enemies deal like question mark amount of damage, whereas in
Right.
Gungeon, like it's most of the time it's just one or half a hurt. Yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah. Even though it's difficult, it's a lot more fair about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let me scooch that above. Is Enter the Gungeon better than Dicey Dungeons? Couldn't be more different of a game.
Yeah, I think these are about as diametrically opposite as you can get.
Yeah. They both have variety on their side. You know, the thing we've always praised Dicey Dungeons on is that every single character has a cool mechanic that's significantly different from the other one.
Yeah.
But there's no guns in Dicey Dungeons.
Honestly, I prefer an action game over a 10-based decision-making puzzle kind of game.
Sure.
So I would put Gungeon above it.
Okay, I think I would too. They're close.
I put Gungeon over it because it has more puns. They
Somehow.
both have a lot. But
That's true. That's true. We do like a good pun. All right, is Enter the Gungeon better than Risk of Rain? Two super difficult games.
Now Boston gets to choose which baby he
I know.
gets to
Well, and
kill.
here's the interesting thing is I feel like one of the positives and negatives of Risk of Rain is that you know exactly how difficult it is at any point in time because the timer is always clicking, like turning, and the bar is always filling. Like you know exactly what's going on, but the game is still super, super hard.
True.
Oh man. I would
this one's tough.
probably put it under Risk of Rain. God, they're really close. My knee jerk would be probably under Risk of Rain. For no good reason other than just gut feeling.
Yeah. I mean, I would probably agree, but based on solely on influence. Because Risk is kind of one of those games that kind of started this whole madness.
Mm.
Like one could argue like Isaac, Risk of Rain, Nuclear Throne were all
Like the second
kind
wave
of-
of roguelikes.
second wave,
Yeah.
third wave, new punk rock wave of roguelikes, whatever you want to define it as.
Post
these days.
roguelike.
New with NU dash roguelikes.
That's right. It's a bunch of umlauts. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be okay
Monkey.
with leaving it here for no like easily defined reason.
I just realized.
Yeah.
Gungeon didn't lie to me. It goes above. Monkey, make your decision.
That's a fair point. Fair point.
I think it goes below it. It's the same as Lawson. Like I know like easily definable reason. I gut feeling.
Yeah, just it
Goes
feels
below.
right in the number 9 slot here. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that's it. Enter the Gungeon enters the top 10 at number 9. Gotcha. All right, thank you very much. We've been recording so much today. We're like so far behind schedule. So thank you very much, everyone, for listening. We'll see you next run. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.